Hey y'all,
Hey y'all.
hey y'all, hey y'all.
Look at Q with her singing ass. Let's get to the show.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Q, and today we are making a beautiful St. Louis delicacy. You feel me? We are making baked Mostaccioli. Okay, I'm using a penne pasta to make baked Mostaccioli. All right, Mostaccioli is something that in St. Louis we make at every baby shower, barbecue, all types of stuff. It's just a very beautiful, delicious pasta made with a red meat sauce, and it's baked with cheese. I mean, there's so many different ways you can do it. And today I'm showing y'all how to make some really simple, really easy, delicious bratwurst meatballs. Okay, I'm talking about when I say this is just super simple, super delicious, and super just very much so easy to do. That's exactly what I mean. You know how sometimes you don't have a lot of time to do certain things? This is the perfect thing to do. Your kids are ready to eat. You know, you want to make something delicious, make something worthwhile and nutritious, but you just don't have a lot of time, and you want to cut down on carbs, even though, you know, it's pasta. It's pasta, okay? But still, don't have to use breadcrumbs for this or anything. Now, you guys just saw me chop up, you know, some of my usual suspects. And so we went on ahead, chopped up some onions, mushrooms, and green bell pepper. Now we have some Johnsonville brats, and you can get these brats whatever flavor you want. I just got the originals. And I mean, watch what I'm about to do. Now we're about to go ahead, and y'all, my bad, I forgot to put my glove on. But my hands are completely clean, absolutely clean. And I just forgot to, and then I realized after that first one, girl, go get your damn gloves. So I washed my hands again and grabbed a fresh glove. And so that's what I'm doing now. So I got my glove and I went on ahead and threw it on. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like how a doctor get ready for surgery, child. Gotta throw that glove on, baby. All right, so now, these are so simple, you can make them using just one hand. Look at that. All I did was basically express the meat out of the casing and made a meatball. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Very delicious. You know, boom. Bomb. And like I said, if you want them to be spicy, you can get the spicy kind. If you want to use a maple, you can use, to make it a little sweet, you can use that. If you want to use the Italian kind, you can use the Italian kind. Whatever kind you want, you can do this with. And then you have some very delicious, juicy ass meatballs, period. They're already seasoned. You don't have to add any extra salt. You know what I'm saying? The things are already thangin'. Period. The things are already thangin'. Alright, so now I went on ahead and used that entire pack. You don't have to use the entire pack if you don't want to. I mean, but you know, me and my kids like to eat. So yeah, we went on ahead and used that whole entire pack and made some meatballs. Very simple, very delicious. Alright, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and we're going to get started with the next part, which is gonna be building the sauce and, you know, browning the meat and getting everything cooked and everything all delicious and whatnot. Alright, y'all, so now we're gonna go ahead and fry off our meatballs, our brat meatballs. So now we're throwing those into some very hot grapeseed oil in the screaming hot pan. Go ahead and let those do what they do. Now you don't have to do anything to them, because what's going to happen now is that meat hitting that contact with that hot pan is going to create a beautiful crust on the outside of these meatballs, which is going to be very, very, very important, because it's going to help it retain its shape. It's going to give a nice, beautiful, delicious flavor, because when you brown meats, it just unlocks a certain level of, yeah boy. You know what I'm saying? It unlocks a whole different level of flavor. So now we're flipping them over. And of course, y'all know this is sped up, so this is going a lot faster than what it is going in real time, which is awesome. I don't know if it's a part of my ADHD or what, but I just love watching things, you know, move at a quicker pace. You know what I'm saying? I can take my time and do things properly, but when I'm taking in information, I really like to watch it kind of sped up. And I do that with other creators too. When I watch other people's content, I will put it on double time so fast and just take in the information. You know what I'm saying? It depends. If it's somebody that I really enjoy watching or something, I'll watch them on normal speed. But even then, it's kind of picked up because, you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on now, we got shit to do. And I think I just adapted that as well because of being a single mom. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have stuff to do and you have a certain amount of time to do things in, and just being smart with my time management. So I like to take in information at a higher speed. But like I said, I have a website, which is FreshEatsLLCTV.com, or FreshEatsLLC.com, my bad y'all. And I'll put the link in the description below so that you guys can go there and see the different recipes and stuff like that. If you like to take your time with things, you can slow down this video, you know, and then you'll see my movements at a little, you know, at a much slower pace, you know what I'm saying? Because I get it, you know. Now we're building the sauce. We went on ahead and we threw in our aromatics that we diced up earlier. And you guys, at this point, my phone had died. So, you know, right now we're adding in some diced tomatoes and chilies. But if you want to know exactly what I put into the sauce up until this point, I have another video where I'm making this particular type of style of sauce minus the meatballs from scratch. And that's also on my YouTube page. Come through, subscribe, stay a while. You feel me? All right, so now we've added in some crushed tomatoes into this. And then we're going to also add in some tomato paste. Now notice I did not add in any jar of pre-made sauce. There's nothing wrong with pre-made sauce. I have multiple videos utilizing that, you know, as a piece of sauce, as different things. So there's no hate for the pre-made. You feel me? But when you can take the time to make your sauce from scratch, it is so bomb and delicious, and you definitely can tell the difference. So now, after we threw in that tomato paste, we added in some water. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to give that a beautiful stir. Let's get all those flavors incorporated. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And now it's time to add the meatballs back to the party. You know, add the meatballs on back in there. So now what's going to happen is the juices and the flavors from the meatball are going to incorporate into that sauce. We added in some brown sugar. And I added in a little brown sugar not to make this sauce sweet. Let's not get it wrong. We are adding balance, okay? Because inside this sauce there's balsamic vinegar. You know what I'm saying? There's wine. There's, you know, some pretty strong pungent flavors. And to also kind of curb some of the acidity of the tomato paste, you know what I'm saying, to make things all beautiful and delicious. You feel me? Flat out. So now the sauce is about done. You know what I'm saying? We're going to allow that to just come together, those flavors. It had a little time to boil and whatnot together. And now we're adding in some, this pasta is nowhere near done. Excuse me. What I did was I went on ahead and boiled the penne. The box says that it takes about 10 to 13 minutes in order for it to cook. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't do that. I let it cook for about 7 to 8 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I did that is because this is going to go into the oven for an additional 20 minutes. You get what I'm saying? This is going to go into the oven with cheese, and it's going to get all beautiful and delicious. And so I don't want soggy, torn up noodles. You want your noodles to still have a bite and have that delicious al dente texture. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a sad pasta if you're baking the pasta and then as soon as it comes out the oven, the noodles are all ripping apart and it's just a sad, soggy mess. Nobody wants that. So now what we're doing is we're topping the whole beautiful shebang off with some shredded cheese, some perfect pinch Italian seasoning, because we love the herb, you feel me? And then we're also throwing on some beautiful fresh ground black pepper, you know what I'm saying? And then some parsley, of course, for color. You know what I'm saying? We love parsley around these parts. You feel me? So we're going to go ahead and put that right on into the oven. This sauce is filled with all type of garlic and just juicy deliciousness. And now I also baked off some baguettes, garlic bread baguettes. And I bought these pre-made at Cub Foods down the street. You know what I'm saying? Delicious. Pop it in the oven. Boom, you're good to go. Now let's look at this pasta, y'all. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Because I see what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's not dry. It's a perfect amount of sauce, meat. Look at that. Noodles came out perfectly. Let's look at the plate up, y'all. Let's look at how this thing plated up. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We are not losing our meatballs because somebody sneezed. You feel me? These on top of a smoky, all covered with cheese. I ain't losing these meatballs, baby. These meatballs go get ate. You hear me? This pasta was so beautiful, so delicious. And like I said, this is a classic from my hometown. You know what I'm saying? This is a meal that we eat all the time. I normally would accompany this with a salad, you know what I'm saying? But we was just ready to eat, and I just wanted to go ahead and get it in. And of course, I got a couple of beverages on the side. We got some peach, some Simply Peach, and we got some water, some straight up water. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the H2O, the agua, period, is the best. Flat out. I love me some cold water. And so we are smashing. Basically, I'm sitting here, I'm turning this food up. It's delicious. And then we got our beautiful baguette, you know what I'm saying, with that garlic butter. And I'm talking about, it was so crispy and delicious, perfectly toasted, just a bomb. You know what I'm saying? Bomb and delicious. This when I eat foods like this, it just, you know, it gives me that good feeling inside. You feel me? Because it's delicious. It's amazing. The noodles are perfect. Like, I'm talking about these noodles right here. These noodles right here. Fire. These noodles were fire. Period. Period. I mean, this, and then you gotta know that the next day they were even more delicious. Because they had time to, you know, marinate that flavor together and just create a whole new level of deliciousness. And you know what I call that? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Period. Alright, y'all, thanks for coming through once again and vibing with your girl Q. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys like this art, go ahead and hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button so you can subscribe to your girl. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the freshness coming from the Fresh Squad.
God.
Thank you for coming through. You know it's your girl Q. I'll imitate, never duplicate. Over here, so no hatred, bomb is vibes. I cook it up, occasion, and y'all know I got that soul food. Season just right. I appreciate when you like coming and subscribe. Welcome to the squad. Put your feet up in first place. Hey y'all, super safe, super blessed, beyond prepared. Love myself, master, we stay super fresh. Hey. Flat out though.
Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. To the beach, y'all. To the beach, y'all. Another wonderful video, another amazing recipe. Thanks y'all for coming through and vibing once again with your girl Q. That's me, baby. Alright, y'all, listen, let me tell y'all something. I just want to start this off with just saying how much gratitude that I have in my heart for y'all that's been coming and subscribing. Thank you so much. Y'all have no idea. You know what I'm saying? Like we say, it takes time to build things. You know what I'm saying? And we building it up, period. And I thank you guys for coming through and subscribing. And my subscribers are staying. Y'all sticking with your girl. I appreciate that. To the people that are watching that have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying, it's a family over here, period. Anyways, much love to you guys from me, and I just want to go ahead and jump right into the message with the meal, because y'all already know it's a message with the meal, period. You know what I'm saying? And today's message with the meal is, it's okay to not care about certain things. It is. I do not want anybody at the sound of my voice making themselves sick worrying and pondering over the thoughts and the ideas of other people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to be able to say, you know what, that's none of my business. If somebody is hell-bent on misunderstanding you, or they just want to trump up a lot of bullshit, start shit with you, you know what I'm saying, you absolutely do not have to immerse yourself in that environment. It's okay to block. It's okay to move on. It's okay to do whatever you need to do to make yourself mentally whole and well, period. Because there are people that literally want to compete with you. They feel like they want to consume you. Some people want to be you. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just really not even worth it. And this is what I've learned on my journey. You know what I'm saying? I used to put so much effort into, no, I gotta respond to that. I gotta clap back to that. Now some things don't fuck around and find out. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I have allowed myself to let that type of shit go. Like, I used to, take in content from people that I know did not like me, and they would just be spewing all types of just bullshit, and it used to just make me feel some type of way, like, wow, how could they say all this egregious, stuff out their mouth like this? Most of these people don't know me from a can of fucking paint, and whatever they think they know, I guarantee you, they don't know shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because if a person hasn't had a conversation with me, how can you say something, you know what I mean? How can you know what I'm talking about if you ain't never even really talked to me? So, you gotta be able to have a cutoff point where it says, you know what, none of that stuff is necessary for my daily living. None of that stuff is gonna be conducive to a growing environment, and that's what we're all about, period. Growth, becoming our better versions, our best selves, you know what I'm saying, and living life to the fullest, because you only get one of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what a lot of people don't realize. Now, don't get me wrong, I do believe in karma. I do believe in, reincarnation and different things to that nature. But why would I waste the time that I have now? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the present. This is the gift that is given. So I'm not going to waste that on anybody. You know what I'm saying? If it's not about love, if it's not about, actually coming together and growing and becoming better. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about on some, bullshit. I'm talking about for real. And I definitely need to say this as well. Everything I do is not for the attention or affections of men, okay? I'm not gonna sit up and compete with another grown-ass woman, or anybody for that matter, for the attention of a man or of men. Do you understand what I'm saying? What I do is what I do to build my business, to build my character, to build who I am as a person. And none of that includes being somebody's competition for the affections of anybody. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I feel like, for one, I don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Period. I don't have to do that. The way that I see myself, the confidence that I have in myself, and the love that I have for myself won't let me do it. I'm not going to sit up here and pity pat and go back and forth with nobody over the affections of anybody. Do you understand? First of all. Second of all, everything I do is not centered around that. God damn. It's some people that, don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying, love is great, it's a beautiful thing, but I'm not finna sit up here and make everything about, yes, oh, I just need that, child, bad. You feel me? I have more to me than that. You know what I'm saying? There is so much more to women. There's so much more to people in general, period. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair that men get to be ambitious because it's what they want to do, but women, we have to be somehow, placating or feeding into or pandering towards somebody else's affections. Child, no. I look forward to working with other creators and stuff like that, and collaborating and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Let's hop on that. You know what I mean? All that other stuff, I feel honestly like it's beneath me. I'm not even gonna stunt. Like, I feel like doing all that excessive bullcrap back and forth and stuff like that is beneath me. My only competition is me, period. And that's just how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And if a person is steadily beefing and competing with me, they're not competing with me. You know what I'm saying? They're not in a beef with me. You know what I'm saying? With is a word that speaks to a relationship, meaning a two-way situation. That's just a one-way street going nowhere, and I'm not riding on it, motherfucker. I'm in my own lane. You understand what I'm saying? My art, my ideas, the things that I do and create, is not to be tainted by the bullshit of other people. That's the whole point of this message, y'all. Don't let anybody pull you into their sucker shit. You keep doing you. You know what I'm saying? Wish people well and keep it moving. Flat out. You know what I mean? I'm talking about for real. This is not a script. When I come and I do these messages with the meals, this is me talking to y'all from my heart, period, of my experiences and observations. You know what I'm saying? So this is never a situation. I'm not building an environment of that backbiting, that bullshit. We're not here for that. And it's gonna be Taurus season, baby. So your girl is definitely not, absolutely not here for the bullshit and shenanigans. There's so many people that are like, well, you know, I don't have many friends, this, that, and the third. Sometimes it's okay not to have a lot of friends, but then if you find yourself in a certain situation, maybe you got to start looking at the things that you're actually doing to people or saying to people. We have to be able to hold ourselves accountable. You know what I mean? You can't be friends with people who are opportunists and who see anything as content. You know what I'm saying? You can't be, it's a lot of stuff that you just don't want to immerse yourself in. If you're thinking about, you know, building community and, you know, this type of thing, and you want actual worthwhile relationships, you got to be able to hold yourself accountable for the bullshit that you do. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. So much love to you guys. And so that brings to a close my message with the meal. Like I said, do not stress yourself out about the bullshit that people say, about the bullshit that people do. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to tune that shit out. It's okay to just keep moving forward and doing your own thing. Stop comparing yourself to other people. You lose so much of yourself trying so hard to keep up with this motherfucker or that motherfucker, when at the end of the day, you don't know what kind of circumstances they had to go through or are going through to get where they at. You know what I'm saying? Just be genuinely happy for people. Celebrate yourself, celebrate others, and live your motherfucking life. Period. Because I refuse to taint my art and to taint my life with what's going on with other folks. You know what I'm saying? Especially people that ain't even on the same wavelength as me. You feel me? Why would I keep dropping my frequency to match some bullshit that somebody else got going on that don't even concern me? You feel me? Let's be real here. You feel me? Alright, because I got so much love for my peoples, and that's not what we come here for. We come here to, you know, unwind and to, you know what I'm saying, get in tune with, you know, our higher natures. You know what I mean? Get some good ass recipes, have some laughs. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's what we own. You know, it's all love. It's all about healing. It's all about moving forward and becoming our greater best selves. Periana. Flat out. All right. So now, y'all, and in doing that, we're gonna keep those masks up. We're gonna keep those hands clean. We're gonna keep those hands out of our faces. Y'all, if you can help somebody to get hooked up with their vaccination, that is what we call love. We are gonna stay socially distant, and we're gonna keep our heads, you know, basically in the game. You know what I'm saying? We are so close to beating this COVID situation. Let's continue the vaccinations. Let's do what needs to be done. Don't lose focus. Let's get it together, y'all, period. Because why? Because we love each other. You feel me? Have that love for yourself. And once you have that love for yourself, you're gonna damn sure do right by others, period. You understand? And until next time, and y'all know it's gonna be a next time. Y'all know I'm gonna come back, period. And every time I'm gonna come back, what? Better than ever. You feel me? Alright, y'all. Until next time, much love from your girl Q. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. And a bye 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 bye. A bye 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 bye. Hey yeah. Bye bye. Until next time, y'all. Much love. Bye. Cause if they competing with me and I'm competing with me, child. Alright, child.